question says, give the solution, which means you need to figure out y. We want to know what goes in this column, right, over here. You're given the x values, and you're also given the equation. So the equation says that to find y, so y is equal to 2 times x plus 1. That's the equation. So to figure out y, I'm going to take the number 2, multiply it by, we'll do the first one, negative 2. So to find the first one, we're going to do y equals 2 times negative 2, because that's the first example, plus 1. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 plus 1. Negative 4 plus 1 equals negative 3.
So all you're doing is taking the 2 and timesing it by.
So you're using the equation. This is the equation given.
Yeah.
And we're taking the first value. So the first one says if x is negative 2, then y has to be negative 3. That's what we solved it to be.
So like from the start.
Okay, we're still using the same equation. This is the equation that we used for the entire chart, the entire table. Now the next one says, so again, the equation is y equals 2 times x plus 1. So for the next row, what's the value of x? This is what I need to replace. What is it? If x is negative 1, so I'm going to replace that with negative 1. So rewrite the whole equation. Y equals 2 times negative 1 plus 1. And then just solve it. 2 times negative 1 will be negative 2. Plus 1 is negative 1. So therefore, if x is negative 1, because that's what I plugged in, y is negative 1 as well. Good. So the next one was, 2 times 0. Yeah, that one's negative. 2 times 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay, and the next one would be 3, and then the last one would be 5. Perfect. The information from the table, we're just going to translate that onto a graph, because the table is x and y, which represents an ordered pair. So the first ordered pair will be, you always want to start with x, so negative 2, and then up, down to negative 3. So go left and then down to negative 3.
Here?
Yep, good. Yeah. Good, yeah. Plot all the points. So we had 5 coordinates in our table and 5 coordinates on the graph, and we can even connect the points if we want.
Yeah.
And we see that it graphs a line, and the equation of this line, the equation they originally gave you was y equals 2x plus 1. That represents the equation of this line.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.